Is your company you work for loyal to you? Well, the simple answer to that is no. It doesn't matter what you think is going on or what you think your importance is to your company. Unless you're protected under like a union contract or you have patents in your name that they just can't function without those patents, you are completely disposable and replaceable. Myself, I've been thrown out the door 3 times in my life. I used to work years ago. I worked for the Uber company. I worked there for 8 years. Got a job there when I was 19. I was naive. Of course, I was young, whatever. I thought, man, this job, I'm going to have it forever. I'm going to retire. So, what did I do? I set up my 401k and had everything set up so I could retire at 49 years old. That's right, they had a 30 and out. And I set up my 401k in that, in such a way that the money would stack up so that I could retire comfortably at 49 and move on to something else, because I don't want to work in a factory my whole life, which you can see I don't now. And things went good for a while, and then they were bought out by Whirlpool, and we were worried. And then I'll never forget it. We were at our contract meeting, and they want us to sign a new contract that just guaranteed 800 jobs. And over the course of a couple of years, this number went down, and then been 800 jobs at the North Canton. So this guy who was our president of the Uber company got up in front of stage. Pretty much, well, he swore to God that he wasn't going to move us or close us down. Yeah. So, our union endorsed a contract. It was a union, it's an electrical workers union. Yeah, see, I'm getting worked up. I can't even drive. Anyway, it was electrical workers union. And the union endorsed the contract. So the 800 people that would have been still working no matter what passed it. It was voted on. I voted no. Later that year, October comes around. I had just bought a new car, 3 days prior, and I worked like 3 miles from the shop, from the warehouse, actually. So I wasn't worried about gas mileage. It had a good V8. It was a Mercury Mountaineer with a V8, the 5.0. I loved it. I was excited. I got my new car. It wasn't big. Keep in mind, this is 2005. Okay. Got the car 3 days later. They called all the employees in the office. Not all the employees, there's certain ones. So we go in there. tell us, there's like 20 of us. There wasn't that many people working in the warehouse. You keep in mind, at one point, the Hoover Company employed over 5,000 people. That's salary, hourly and salary. So there's like 20 of us. They pulled us all in. Pretty much, it was pretty much the whole warehouse. It was the second shift, the afternoon shift. I was a group leader, so I was in charge of some things. And they told us that, they told all of us that our last day would be December 23rd. There's massive layoff, and your last day would be December 23rd. Christmas Eve. Day before Christmas Eve. That was rough. So, about 2 weeks later, you know, pretty much everybody in there knew they were losing their job. I mean, it was forever losing their jobs. This wasn't just, they called it a layoff, but it was permanent, okay? So about 2 weeks later, I get pulled in the office, and I was in charge of getting the trucks loaded. It's a group leader. It's like a foreman position. Not a foreman. They call it a group leader. Whatever. It was in the union. It was like a management position. It was just weird. But anyway, I get called in the office, and they tell me, we need you to do a better job at keeping everybody motivated. Well, let me tell you, how on earth can you keep a whole bunch of people motivated that you've already fired, essentially? Well, the answer is you can't. And I looked at them and I said, what? We need you guys to do a better job at keeping everybody motivated. We got to keep this, it's important that we keep this warehouse moving because we have a job to do. We got to get it done. I looked at them and I said, well, when you're sitting around your Christmas tree December 25th and opening all your presents, I want you to remember that we aren't even going to put a tree up because we don't have a job. They looked at me dumbfounded, and this dumb woman, it was my foreman, says, well, you have to, because that's your job. And I said, I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability, but I can't make anybody do anything, because we're all fired. You're not fired. It is what it is. We'll do our best. And I'm going to work hard every day until it's done. And I don't want to hear a thing about it. And so I look up, and the superintendent, he's a great man actually, he waves me over and tells them, the two foremen there, that this meeting's over. He waves me over. He says, come over here, I want to talk to you. So I go over, I talk to him, he goes, look, I need you to use me as a reference. Use me as a reference now. Find yourself a job. Because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. And I will always give you a good reference. Because you do a great job. And don't listen to what them hey, I was just told you in there. I'm going to deal with that. I said thank you. He shook my hand. He went back into their office, closed the blinds. Now, we couldn't make out what he was saying, but he was yelling. And we never heard anything after that. I mean, they never said a word to us after that. So, the moral of the story is, don't have an allegiance to the company that you're working for. Because they're not going to have it to you. They don't care. You're a number. You may think they care, but they don't. You're a number. You're replaceable. They could give two craps. Great, that was a long time ago. I'll tell you about the other one some other time. Oh, actually, no, I won't. I can't. That made me sign a non-disclosure agreement before I left. But I can tell you about that one because they're no longer around. The company still exists, I think. I think they're a brand name now. Yeah, I worked there for 8 years. Always have options. Try to save money. Even if you think you can, you need to find a way. Talk to you later.